Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Arielle and I'm a hula hoop performance artist based in New York City. This video today is about how to get gigs. This is a question that I get a lot on my Instagram. I have a lot of people DM me or comment questions asking me how I actually get gigs. So if you haven't seen my how to get into performing video, I would highly suggest that you watch that first. If you're just getting started, that would be great to watch. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. This video is focused more on how to actually go about getting gigs. So once that you've already established that you feel ready to perform, maybe you have some high quality photos, you've made a promo video, now what do you do with that? What do you do in order to connect with the people who are going to hire you for gigs? My first tip is to build a social media presence, and I know I touched on this in my other video, but this is a really important thing to do if you're working in the arts industry. To have a place where people can find you, whether they're people who want to hire you, people who want to collaborate with you, anyone who wants to work with you, so you have kind of something to show them, sort of like a portfolio. My second tip is to join performance groups on Facebook. Now this is different from performance troupes. I'm talking specifically about Facebook groups. So I'm sure most of you have Facebook or are on Facebook, and you know of the feature called groups. And there's groups for everything nowadays. Typically, look for performance groups. There's a lot of these out there for specific cities. I know there's one called East Coast Performers. So just take a look, and I'll try to find some to link you guys in the description. So these are great because a lot of performers and troupe managers will post there when they're looking for somebody to fill in for them. This is probably one of the best ways to hear about opportunities in your area. Though keep in mind that a lot of the times people post here when they're looking for someone kind of last minute, so you need to be very open and flexible. And the groups are also great to promote yourself. You can post your videos, you can post your photos, just so like you're kind of, you know, communicating with the community and, you know, getting yourself out there, letting people know like, hey, this is what I can do, I'm interested in performing, and you know, I'm looking for people to work with. My third tip is to start with festivals. Festivals are usually willing to hire less experienced performers, but keep in mind that these gigs are usually unpaid. So if that's something you're uncomfortable with, you need to keep that in mind. I'm not going to go into that right now, like what my opinions are on that, or else this video is going to be way too long. But if you are comfortable with that, festivals are a great place to start. They're great to start building up your resume. They look really good, especially if it's like a big festival. It looks really good to have that on your resume. It's very impressive. Fourth tip is to send out emails. Like, literally send out all the emails. Send them to promoters, musicians, venues, people you're interested in working with. Just keep sending out emails and keep trying to get in contact with people. Let them know what you want to do and why you want to work with them. If you're not going out and looking for people to work with, people aren't going to know that you want to work with them. Now, given that I have gotten some gigs from people who have reached out to me, quite a few of my gigs though I've gotten by reaching out to other people. Send out emails, Facebook messages. You know, if you find an event on Facebook that looks like something you would want to perform at, find out who's throwing the event and Facebook message them, email them, get in contact with them somehow and let them know that you're interested in working with them and why you're interested in working with them. Send them some photos and send them some videos so that they can get more of an idea of what you do and why they would want to work with you. That being said, about emails, how many emails to send out? I would say send no more than 3. That's what I usually do. The first email I send out and I'm like, hey, I'm interested in working with you. This is why, here's some of my photos, here's a video. And maybe they didn't see that email. So I'll send them a follow-up email, say, hey, you know, I'm still interested in working with you. Here's maybe some different photos, video link, you know, website link, whatever you might have. Sometimes I'll send out a third email if it is a gig that I'm like really interested in doing, but I would say don't send any more than 3 emails, because they don't respond to 3 emails, they're not interested in working with you. And it's nothing to do with you. Like, don't take it personally. Maybe they already have performers that they hired. Maybe they don't have a budget for performers. So don't take it personally if they don't get back to you. And that moves into my 5th tip, which is don't get discouraged. You know, start sending out emails, start trying to get in contact with people, and don't stop, because you will get gigs eventually. You know, when I first started Celestial Flow Tribe, we started in super early 2015. I want to say like February was when we first kind of started trying to establish ourselves as a troupe, and we really didn't start getting any gigs until like June, July. So it takes a little while, you know, you're not just going to decide, oh, I want to be a performer, and then the next day you're doing a gig. Like, it just doesn't work that way. And I think a lot of people get easily discouraged and they don't realize how much work actually goes into this, as, you know, if you're just sitting around, nobody's gonna hire you. Nobody's gonna be interested in working with you if you're not putting yourself out there and you're not trying to get gigs on your own. So with that being said, good luck to everybody who is out there trying to get into this industry. I know it's rough. I know that it can be discouraging, and you see all these other people who are like doing all these really amazing things, and you're like, I wish I could do that, but you know what? It's gonna happen for you eventually if you just keep working at it, I promise. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I know it's been requested a lot, so have a great day, and I will see you guys in a later video. Bye!